So the first card you have for your past is the Magician, which I love. I love the Magician. So I'm sensing that you actually had a lot of distracting things going on around you. But you've been really careful not to let these things stop you from accomplishing a goal. And you've been working on this and really, really determined to achieve this thing. And you've kept on track with this, even though all of these things have been around you, distracting you. And it's like you've just had this way of just being determined and just forging ahead. Plus, you've had a lot of enthusiasm and you've known how to achieve this. Everything's just kind of fallen into place for you and worked for you with this thing, even though everything around you has been so busy. And, you know, it should have been going the other way, but because you had the Magician, it was actually working for you and things fell into place with this goal. And you're still working on this now. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your past is the Sun. So yes, I love this card too. So again, you were really happy with what you were achieving and you were happy with the way everything was going. And I'm also seeing that you had someone around you at this time trying to attract your attention, actually. And this person could have been attracted to you, or maybe they could have been a friend who was attracted to your mind and your personality and everything, because you do have a great mind and personality. But maybe you just didn't realize, or you didn't notice this person, or you didn't know they were trying to get your attention because you were so caught up in what you're doing. You're so enthusiastic and you're so determined that you didn't see what else was going on around you at the time. So the last card you have your past is the Two of Wands. So you might have started to see some results coming out of your hard work at this time, but you didn't stop, and you weren't at the end at this time either. You didn't stop and rest, and I'm seeing that you just kept on going. And I'm also seeing that someone around you might have been trying to actually distract you, which was trying to stop you in a way from going on with this. I don't think they were trying to deliberately stop you, but they were just being distracting. And this isn't the person in the Sun card, it's someone else, but you kept your eyes on your goal. You were looking to the future and you kept looking forward and moving forward. That's what I'm seeing here. So the first card you have for your present is the Six of Wands. So at this time, you're going to be feeling proud of this work that you've been doing, and you should be too. And yes, you're still going to be working on this at this time, and this is work that goes on for a long time. I am seeing success for you with this goal, but you know that this work will actually be never ending. You'll have to keep on. It's not like a big goal and you'll come to the end and that's it. No, it's something you're always going to be working at. And you like it, you're enthusiastic about this thing, so that's okay, you're happy about that. And yes, you realize all of this. You will have to slow down at some time. You won't be stopping, but you will have to slow down because you won't be able to keep up this pace forever. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your present is the Seven of Cups. So for single people who are looking for a relationship, someone's definitely attracted to you. And there's this person in the Sun card I can see who is attracted to you. But I'm also seeing that you could have more than one option. So one of these people, I'm just seeing that someone's going to come across to you as being a little bit, not dishonest, but maybe they're going to tell you something about themselves or tell you lots of stories and you think, that doesn't really add up, or that doesn't sound quite right. Or maybe they're making themselves look a bit better than they actually are and they do a lot of this talk. Or maybe they say, oh, you're so wonderful and gorgeous and amazing, and it's a bit over the top and you think, this just doesn't add up. I don't really think this is right. So yes, I'm still seeing that you have a very busy life, you have a very full-on life anyway, so you're not going to be too worried about this person. You're not going to be, it's not as if you're really deep in a relationship with them or anything and you're really unhappy that they're not truthful about something. It's not going to be like that. You're very busy anyway. That's what I'm seeing here. So yes, the last card you have your present is the Knight of Cups. And again, this is for single people, because this person who's interested in you, this person you're a little bit unsure about, I'm seeing here they can come across as being really sweet and really emotional, but maybe they're a bit too far. Maybe they're trying to sweet talk you, be all sweet and lovely, and You're actually seeing through this. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your future is the Nine of Pentacles. And yes, I'm really happy you have this really positive card in your future. And yes, you're definitely going to have a successful financial future. That's what I'm seeing. And this could be because of this goal that you were striving toward and you still are working on this goal, or it could be for another reason. But just be careful and just let other things and people into your life, because all the way through this reading, I'm seeing that you're so focused, you're not too worried about anything else that's going on. And sometimes that's good if there are bad things going on. But, you know, sometimes there are good things going on, and sometimes there are people who you should be giving attention to. There are people around you who care about you and love you. And just be careful that you're not neglecting any of these people. Don't block people out who care about you so that you can achieve this goal. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your future is the Hermit. So again, this is a warning not to become so involved in your work that you become isolated from people. And even though I can see also in this Hermit that you're following a path and you know where you're going, and this is about this goal, but you're also a hermit. So you're not noticing what's going on around you, and I'm seeing this again in this card. So just be mindful, you will reach this goal. That's what I'm seeing. You know where you're going. You'll find where you need to go. You know where you need to go. But when you reach this goal, you'll need someone to celebrate with. That's just a warning in that card. So the last card you have for your future is Death. So because you're going to be going through a lot of changes along this road to becoming, and you're going to become really successful, but you're going to go through a lot of changes as you go through this success, through this project to get to this success, I'm supposed to be saying. I'm not really explaining myself well, but you're going to go, when you keep on working through this project, you're going to have to change for you to become more successful. That's what I'm seeing. So there are some people around you, and you're going to have to make sure you hang on to those people that love you, that are good for you. But in this card, I'm seeing there are also some people who aren't good for you that are around you. And you're going to have to leave some of those people behind. Some people support you, some people, they want what's best for you, some people do not. So you're going to go through a process of working out who does and who doesn't, and you're going to leave behind the people who do not want what's best for you. And yes, I'll just tell you what I'm seeing here. Yes, so what I'm seeing is for single people, if you're looking for a relationship, I'm seeing that you're feeling really confident at this time, and you went through a time of self-improvement actually to get to this place. But there could be options for you in love that you're not seeing. So just be careful of looking for a set type of person, because you could be missing out on a potential relationship that's really, really good. You might have a set kind of person you're looking for, and this person's outside of that type. Yes, don't miss out on this good person. Don't miss out on a good relationship that might be right in front of you. So try not to be too narrow in your thinking when it comes to love. That's what I'm seeing there. So the next card you have your past is the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is, yes, it's a bit strange. You're friends with someone, but someone else could be kind of hanging around or in the way. It sounds terrible, but that's what I'm seeing. There's a third person hanging around. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with this third person. They're fine. But you've been wanting to spend some time with this friend, this other person, without this third person being around. And you felt really awkward about this, but but you just feel like you really want to speak to them. For some reason, you don't want to. You want to tell them something. You don't want to tell them this thing by text or phone. You want to actually see them face to face. You have something important to tell them maybe, or you just want to talk to them face to face or just spend time with them. But this third person's kind of hanging around all the time. Every time you see them or you want to see them, this person's there. I'm seeing that you will be able to spend time with this person, with this friend alone. That's what I'm seeing. It will come. It will come. Yes, the last card you have for your past is the Four of Wands. And yes, I love this card, of course. I think everyone loves this card, really. So this is about you building up something that you've been working on. So you've been really, really passionate, and you still are. You're really passionate, really ambitious about this thing you're working on, this work thing. And this card can be about completion. It can be about things finishing. So you've finished one phase and you've come to a new phase. It's like you've graduated in a way. So yes, this can be about weddings, obviously, but it could be about graduations. It can be about finishing a big thing you've been achieving, and then you've kind of, you've finished, you've graduated, you've finished one big phase and you're going to start a new one. So yes, you have completed things up to a point, or you've completed things up to a certain level where you should feel proud. You're up to a certain level. But this, this thing that you're working on is going to be ongoing. So you're really happy with this ongoing work. You love this work. You enjoy this work that you do. And, you're happy with where this is heading to. So, it's work that's going to be ongoing. It's going to be work you're going to be doing for a long time. And you're fine about that. So yes, the first card you have your present is the King of Swords. So yes, this is also about this thing you're working on. So you're really, really determined at this time. And again, for single people, I'm seeing a similar thing. So there is someone around you. There is someone. And they really suit your personality. So for love, they'd be perfect for you. I'm seeing this person would be so perfect for you. And yeah, I can see you would be laughing and you'd be having a fantastic time with this person. So you're either not noticing this person or you're overlooking them at this time, because maybe this person isn't your normal type. They're not your usual type. That's what I'm seeing. So if this resonates, just think about who this could be. Think about who you could be overlooking. Don't overlook this person. This is a fantastic person for you. That's what I'm seeing. So if you know who this is, just think again about this person. So the next card you have your present is the Ace of Pentacles, which is my favorite. So yes, you're definitely going to get some results coming from this work project or this thing you're working on. And yeah, it's so positive. And this success was also in your last reading, I think. I'm also seeing that you're really well organized, and this is going to help you set up this really strong foundation and give you the stability that you need. And that's what you want at the end of this project. That's why you're doing this whole thing. Maybe you think you're doing it to achieve all these things and to be able to get, money and this and that, but actually what you really want at the end of it is stability, and you're going to get this. You're going to get what you're searching for at the end of this. So yes, the last card you have your present is the Knight of Wands. I'm seeing someone coming into your life who's very, yes, they're not honest. Okay, I'll just say this up front. This person isn't honest, but what they are is they're complimentary. So, but they're not honest about it. So this person likes to tell you what you want to hear. They like to say, oh, you're so beautiful, you're wonderful, you're so smart, and you're all these rubbish. It's all rubbish because they're not honest. They're fake. They're a fake person. So I don't know if this person's interested in you romantically. They may be, or they may not be, or they may pretend to be interested in you romantically. But they have other, they have something beneath this. They have something sneaky going on. That's what. Ulterior motive. That's what I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of the word. They have an ulterior motive. So they have something behind. They're pretending to be all lovely and nice, and they love you and you're great and you're this and that. But behind it, they have a sneaky idea of they have an agenda behind this, and it isn't honest. So also, this person comes and goes. They're here in the good times, and then when the bad times come, they disappear. They're that kind of person. You don't want this person around you. If you know who this is, if this resonates with you, get rid of this person, basically. I think you'll be able to sense who this person is. You'll know who this is. You'll be right. Your instincts will be right about them. So the first card you have for your future is the Four of Pentacles. So for people in a relationship, I'm just seeing that, yes, there's a tug of war going on here. One of you could be wanting a bit of space or a bit of time to yourself, but the other person isn't going to understand why the other person wants this. So yes, I don't want to keep on saying the other person and the other person, but yes, I'm not clearly seeing which is which, that's why I have to say this, but someone's trying to hang on tightly to the other person, but the more they try and hang on, the other one, the other one just wants to pull away. So it's a classic thing. The more someone tries to hang on, the more the other one tries to run away. The person pulling away isn't meaning to pull away. What I'm seeing is that, you both really, really love each other. That's really clear to me. But you're not, there's this dynamic that's going on that just isn't right, and it's really uneasy. That's what I'm seeing. But you do love each other. At the core of this, you do love each other. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so the next card you have for your future is the Hierophant. So this is about this relationship situation again. I'm seeing it again very clearly. I'm sorry. So yes, a lot of this reading's about this. Yes, it's all through this reading. So one person in this relationship's trying to hold on to the other person. I'm seeing this again. And they also have very set ideas about how the other person should be. So if it's the person trying to hang on, they think the other person should be with them all the time, like Siamese twins or something. And the person who wants space thinks that they should be running around doing whatever they want, and the other person shouldn't care about it. So it's like one of these people has a set idea and the other person doesn't agree with that set idea, or they don't understand it, or they're a bit lost in this, not knowing what to do. So what I'm seeing is that you have to just communicate. That's what I'm seeing. Communicate. No matter who you are, which person you are, just communicate. If you're the person running away, say, look, I love you very much. I don't want to pull away from you. I love you. I just need this time to do this. It's not about you. I love you. Okay? If you're the person who's trying to hang on, just say, look, I'm just worried I'm going to lose you. Can you just tell me that's not going to happen? Just reassure me. And they will do that. So just be honest, just be open, just communicate. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, the last card you have for your future is the Ace of Wands. So even though there's all this ongoing struggle in your love life, I'm still seeing a lot of strength and a lot of energy in your work life. And this work project's really looking positive. Again, you're going to be really successful in this, and it's been all the way through this reading too. So I'm also seeing again that, yes, you have everything planned out, you're well organized, you know exactly where you want to go, you know exactly what you want to do. And yes, same as in the last reading, I'm seeing success. That's all I can say. You will be successful.